Greetings, this is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin, and I'm in a forest in Alsace in eastern France. And you can see there's a very abundant plant here. I've done another video about the same species, but this abundant plant is bear garlic, or aildur, which is Allium ursinum, so that the Latin name just means bear garlic, in effect. And there's a lot of it here. And you'd think that this would be something that would invite a herbivore to come along and just eat all of them. It would have just such a feast eating all of this bear garlic. But you can probably guess at least one reason that that does not happen. And I'm going to give you three reasons. One is that the large herbivores that would be able to eat a lot of the plants just are not here anymore. They've been hunted down and their populations have declined near urban areas. This is not very far from Strasbourg, actually. So that's one reason. Another reason is that I can't remember what all three reasons were, actually, but one important reason is, as the name bear garlic might suggest to you, that the leaves have a pungency to them. They produce chemicals that keep most animals from eating them. And most animals, as a matter of fact, do not like to graze upon bear garlic or any of the North American equivalents, such as Allium canadensis, which grows abundantly as a weed in the United States. And you can smell them in the spring. If you have some of them growing in your yard, you can smell them from at least 10 feet away. So these are chemicals that keep most animals away from eating them. Of course, humans have to be the exception to that. Humans just love onions, at least some humans do, and that is no exception for bear garlic. In France, it's quite a delicacy. People just love bear garlic in France. And, well, what do you expect? A country that has stinky cheese, le fromage capou, as it's called, so you would expect them to like this. Then why haven't they come and harvested all of these to eat them, to put them in sausages and put them in cheese, to make the cheese even stinkier? Why haven't they done that? Well, that's because this forest is protected. Perhaps in forests that have not been protected by the government, you would find that many of the bear garlic plants have been harvested and eaten. That's possible. I'm still trying to think of what that other reason was. But not everything that human beings do is despicable and terrible and everything like that. There are some things that have gotten better. And what we have here is a concrete bunker left over from the Maginot Line, World War II. And today, instead of Germany invading France and France having to defend itself from the German troops, we have the European Union instead. And the European Union has been peaceful for a long time, for about 70 years at least. And you can see here is a window through which the French gunmen could point their guns to kill German soldiers. Well, there aren't going to be any German soldiers coming in. Even though Germany is only about 3 miles off in that direction, that is not going to happen. And that is one of the good things that has happened in the human species, is that in some places at least, there's more peace than there used to be. As I make this video, of course, there's a war going on in Iran and Lebanon, and there are still people being killed. But the example of the European Union, which won the Nobel Prize for its very existence a few years ago, what the European Union shows is that peace is possible. I've produced other videos on this theme, and you may have seen some of them, and you may yet see even more of them. But that's one of the points that I wanted to make. Humans aren't all bad, even though some humans have the strangest tastes for things such as bear garlic. This is the man who pretends to be Charles Darwin. Tally ho and amen.